Hi guys, welcome. How are you? I just want to shoot a quick little video. I was just on one with my son, breaking it down. I'm on a bus on a psychedelic trip. Yeah, some fucking. Why is that coming through? What is his name? Damn it, Billy Idol. Thinking of you when you're out there, so say your prayers. Yeah. Everything I wanted to say just fucking went blank. Shh. I guess I gotta let you guys die down. No, I'm just kidding. Kidding, not kidding. Like I was telling my son, I don't care if anyone believes me. I know what my goal is. I know what my mission is. Sort of, right? Unapologetically, when you decide, when you're called upon and you're asked, would you die for them? I don't even know if that's really a thing, right? That could be, I heard archons. But, it's walking the path of Jesus, pretty much. We're all to be like that. Do you know why? 144. Do you know why? Now, the things I speak about, I get from the higher realms. I get from spirit. I don't read it in books. Things are presented to me that confirms, thank you, dog, for the confirmation, that confirms, validates, because sometimes I need that. While I'm working through what it is that I am, oh, that's interesting. I need that because I'm not 100%, thank you, bulletproof into it. I'm getting there more and more because this shit is like woo-woo shit. Opposite of what they teach us. Opposite of what they teach us. Because they have hidden the knowledge. But the knowledge is within you. That's the thing. They can't hide anything from you. From me. From anything. Because it's fucking embedded in your soul. Fuck the human. It's in the soul. That's connected to the one source. When you know, you know. Like I was telling my son, there's podcasts and there's all these famous people. They have all these followers and all these subscribers, all this money, all this shit. And I say the same shit. I've been saying the same shit. I've got more shit written down. Don't matter. I'm more of the behind the scenes kind of person. I just heard, but that's what greatness did. That's what Jesus was. He worked behind the scenes until the appointed time when he was to come out. But once he came out, oh God, I'm getting people bumps on. This is, okay, I might get really emotional because this is, couldn't come out to do things until the appointed time, we'll say, right? The healings and stuff he did, but when he was to proclaim that, right? When they're like, oh, people that knew him and that loved him, that he was raised around. Well, he did disappear so far in his younger life, right? Up until the age of 11 or 12. I don't know. It doesn't matter chronologically, right? Really. Chronologically, is that the right word? I don't care. Fuck it. But that was the beginning to his end. That's called chosen. when you can get past all the semantics, all the words, all the teachings of others, and raise your consciousness level, the truth will pour out of you. And you're going to want to tell people about it, and everyone's going to go, no, I don't believe you. But then all these other people in the world, they're like, oh my God, I believe that person. It's okay, because you don't care. Because you're here for a reason and a purpose. What are you called for? Much power, since everyone loves that word power, 555, is given to the meek, the ones who use it only for good, for the masses, not for fuckery or financial gain. I am a receiver. I'm having to come to terms with that. You can't fight it. It is what it is. I am what I am. What's going on in the world is only the beginning. And maybe I've tried to hold off some things. Because once the sands of time begins, and the reign of 3.5 years, of greatness, once that happens, it's just a short time until the end, my end, comes. Maybe there's a plot twist. One day I will be freed from the human. Well, we have to come into these humans sometimes to help them, to help the souls be released, to carry on the teachings and the workings of the one that came before me. Most people know him as Jesus, so we'll just call him that. The man that had to come here and live in this body. A God walking amongst men. Whom they refuse to recognize. Except a select few. And if you think of the masses of the world, it was a select few. Yeah, he had multitudes. But compared to the rest, it wasn't many, was it? A God living amongst men as a man to be beaten, spat on, denied, rejected. Sound familiar? Time's run out. So believe me or not, don't care. I'm here for a purpose. I'm a receiver. And I've had to live these things in my human. I'm hearing time after time. Time after time. Much power is given to those that are innocent and pure at heart. Think about that. And if you're one of them, you're one of them. That's your soul. Don't matter about your human. Get past the fucking human. We'll listen to that person because they got all these degrees. Listen, Linda. It's a piece of motherfucking paper. Life experience. Living it. The living truth. To show. What did Jesus say? I am the way and the light. So are you. Prove it. No, that's my human one to say, prove it, motherfucker. No, be that. Be that. Be that love. But you can't be that love till you figure out, my ears are going off, till you figure out how to get that within yourself. And when you're so full of love, then the outpouring of it will happen. Your cup runneth over. But you can't give what you don't have any understanding of. If you squeeze you, if somebody was to just come up and fucking squeeze you, what would come out? You squeeze a lemon, you get lemonade. If they squeeze you, what comes out? First time I heard that from Dr. Wayne Dyer, I was just, first thing out of my mouth was anger, sadness. When I'm squeezed, I want nothing but love to come out, and love is all I have to offer. Love, guidance, from experience 11:11, and from the true source. You don't have to believe me. I don't care. It's not between you and me. I'm my own human walking around, doing my thing. In my greatness, and my wealth, and my abundance has nothing to do with material things at all. It's hard to walk around in this world when I'm surrounded by a bunch of, we'll call them NPCs, a bunch of players in a game. They have no idea. They're just non-participating. They're just bing, bing, bing. But they do play a part. They're the demons, the devils, the reflections of you. Think of it like this. You're the pure source of light, and you think about something. And in your thoughts, you create and you build, and you, it's like frozen in time. It's like energy that's frozen, stuck, like it gets stuck, and then you have matter. An outpouring of this one light that gets stuck in these thought forms. I'm going to say stuck in these thought forms. That just keeps going for all infinity. That just keeps going and going, and it creates more thought form. I mean, more, right? Frozen in time and stuck. I heard somebody say that, frozen in time, so that's where that came from. And I used that because I couldn't find a way to verbalize, the things you can't see. Everything around us is energy, and it's flowing, and it's moving, and it's particles, and it's everything. And, observation, right? Then we can see it. They make beautiful dogs. Cats, beautiful trees, and the fruit that we eat. Everywhere you look, there I am. I'm in the tree. The tree is alive. A living thing. That's all. My job is being a receiver and to be of service. I don't punch a time clock. I don't get paid. But do I not? I do. But it's not in the traditional way of pay. I receive freely, and then I give that freely. And somebody wants to come along and help and donate and give. That's from God. That's from the source. Job well done. 1444. We know it's not easy. We see you. Why do you think they say, some people will say, God, you got all these ancestors and you got all these angels around you? Because they see your suffering. And they're giving me, like in the Bible when Jesus is like, throw yourself down, can't do this, hurt yourself, and angels will come down and pick you up and help you, blah, 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 blah. It's not like that. The human has its job to do. Doesn't mean, how can we say this? Please give me the right words. It's going back to that power in the palm of your hands. A thought could destroy somebody. Or I could just send thoughts to you. Scramble your brain. Would you like that? Aren't you glad? Oh, my coffee's not here. Aren't you glad? Just say yes. Because you have no idea. But I don't think I'm all that in a bag of chips, because it's very humbling. And you never, ever, ever want to do that. So people will be jealous. Don't be jealous of anybody. Just worry about your own human and what part you play in all of this. It's all the particles of the one playing out in this vast whatever. My human mind cannot comprehend the vastness, the infinity of it. Therefore, I can't find words for it. Does that make sense? I'm not the only one. There's many of people out there that get it. And I'm going to tell you right now, they're probably not seen. Most likely, they aren't even on like a social media platform like I am, doing what I'm doing. They say, I'm not even so sure that there's anything like this, but you think the fallen ones don't know the Bible better than you or the script or whatever? That wolf in sheep's clothing shit? A demon literally will be walking around helping humanity. And all the while, they have evil intentions in their heart. But they could look like a god. Oh my gosh. You are so, let's worship and bow down to you and listen to what you say. And it's really the fucking devil. Which backwards is lived. What if we're all fallen angels? What if we are the ones that they talk about in Scripture that has fallen to hell? Earth, from the heavens to earth. Trapped in the recycling of a human to play out and live the tortures and the fuckery and the fears and the blah, 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 blah. What if? And you're just trying to find your way back home. Redemption. Redemption for being fallen from grace, per se. So free your fucking soul. Get your wings back. Get your wings back. No, some don't. They're like, I like it like this. I want to stay like this because I rule the world. I rule the world. You got me twisted, baby. Shell, yeah. I had to take a picture of it because maybe that's going to be my thumbnail. Shell, yeah, baby. That's all for now. I hope I said what I had to say. I don't know. We'll just see. All I care about is love and sharing my life experience and the things that I receive with all of you. And I ask for nothing in return, except please find that love within yourself. That's all we ask. And when it's moved upon your heart to help, then you will. Then you know we're connected. You and me. Right? Peace. Namaste. Thank you for being here. Love is in the air. Can you feel it? The calm before the storm. It's the end of the world as you know it. Thank God, because it has to crumble down like the phoenix in the ashes. It has to fall. All of it has to be annihilated and gone for rebirth into the light.